Hey friends, here's another one of those videos where my audio doesn't match my lips, and that's because there's a horrible bug and I lost the audio for this video. Well, it's choppy. It's just not in a state that I want to present to you. So what I did was I went back and I overdubbed the entire thing. It took many hours and I'm tired now. But did it all in the name of science, as you will see as you watch this video. So strap in, because something absolutely phenomenal happens when I open this box. Let's watch. What's up, simps? It's Ryan from Knights Around a Table, and if you're coming here directly from the Underwater Cities unboxing that's on the channel that I just taped, I don't know how far I'm going to space these videos out. I'm not too sure why I'm here, because that video was an unmitigated dumpster fire. But you came back regardless, so good on you. Good. Thank you, I suppose. This is Underwater Cities New Discoveries, the first expansion to Underwater Cities. And I'm gonna, normally there's a whole half hour of blather, but I'm gonna jump right in if I can find my beloved and precious craft knife. Well, I think, here it is. All the stuff from Underwater Cities is still like over there on the table. Because what I'm gonna do right after this video is Laser Ox, which is a company that makes wooden inserts, has sent me their Underwater Cities the organizer box. And I think what it's supposed to do is contain both Underwater Cities and its expansion. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it needs to be in two separate boxes. But right after this video, I'll leave a link there. Maybe if it's ready, you can go click the eye up in the corner. If you're more interested in that, you can watch me rebox everything together. If not, stick around. I mentioned in the last video that I purchased this game because I was very excited that there was some Tiger Sharks nostalgia on the back of the box, which turned out to be not the case at all. It's just a shark, just a normal shark, not a shark man, not a cool dude shark who fights crime or whatever the Tiger Sharks did, because I never watched it, but for some reason it was enough to motivate a birthday purchase for me. Okay, here we go. Now, the real tragedy of the audio for this video being lost or corrupted is that this moment wasn't captured in its perfection, and I really regret that. But I'm going to leave the original audio in with all its choppy nastiness just to somehow preserve this historic moment. Wow! Box fartometer 9. I was gonna say 8, but I've been so starved for box farts. That was a near perfect one. Woo! That is the reason the box fartometer was invented. This is why we started the science laser. We did it! We did it! Oh my God! All the scientists are high-fiving each other in the back. Oh, that was spectacular. Oh, we've waited so long, and look what we've achieved. Oh, I'm sweating now. That was quite a thing. If you have box farts that are on such a spectacular level that they can make me dance around like a goof. It doesn't take much to make me dance around like a goof, really. But if you've got box farts and you'd like to send them to me, upload them to a service or use WeTransfer or something and I'll grab them. I'm working on a box fart compilation, again, for science. I think we have the ultimate specimen, but you know, science, we always use additional research. So I'd like to have your box farts, give me permission to use them, and we'll put them in the compilation into Underwater Cities New Discoveries. They're all going to be new discoveries because I don't know this game at all. Everything I'm not going to be able to comment on, whoa, this looks interesting. This humbles off of that. I have no idea. But what I can tell you is that you get extra plastic discs. And that's important because... And you get a new deck of cards. Fewer cards. I think the first game came with 2 decks of about 50,000 cards each. And this one is slightly less than that. So probably... like 50,000. And when we go in... weird. I commented in the other video that everybody on the cards looked like super dorks. And maybe they're trying to rectify that in the expansion by putting these guys in there. Big, like, burly, muscle-bound, sort of quasi-biker dudes. But I think they still kind of look like dorks, don't you? Like, this looks like, we've come for your computer. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's a bunch of other cards. Some of them, man, is that a repeat from the base game? You're going to buy an expansion, there are repeat cards, my gosh. And then another thing I noticed was that the cards are not all unique. Maybe the effects or actions, no, this is green and this is a red one, but the artwork is not original. She's back, lady with the
bedhead, the extreme bedhead. That's a king size bedhead. You don't get that from a single. Although if you have that, you probably are single.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of repeat. I'll rifle through these, you know, on the close-up camera, but it looks like there's a bunch of repeated artwork from the base game, which seems like a bit of a skimp job, honestly. But again, I don't really know the game all that well, so I don't know if I would be disappointed or happy to see repeated artwork through there. Maybe this is like the coolest card in the world. I'm like, yeah, they gave me 15 more of the federal...
What does that say? The federal grant cards, Mom. We have 15 more of them. Oh, sweetie, it's the happiest day. Not as happy as the day we discovered that box fart, but that's what's up with the cards. I find the cards a little bit underwhelming. The artwork reminds me a titch of Race for the Galaxy, which was another game by Rio Grande Games, the publisher. And the artwork of that is a little bit sketch. I wasn't super impressed with that. I'm getting the same vibe from the artwork in this game. Some of it looks very nice.
This is a nice piece right here of this diver going into this mysterious fish tunnel. Here, I'll put that up a little bit closer here too. Mysterious fish tunnel diver.
Medallion, I don't even know. That's a nice piece. Some of the other stuff, maybe, I don't know, maybe the deadline was approaching and the artist or the artists didn't have a whole lot of time.
Here are the rules, quite a few actually.
And it looks like there may be new player boards that we're going to discover. One of the things that the back of the box boasts is that there are recessed player boards in here. So it seems like kind of like a mea culpa. In the base game, the boards, oh man, they were the cheap. Go watch the video. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Hold on. This, I don't even know if these are player boards or just guides, but this is some flimsy nonsense. In here, everything else is looking pretty sturdy.
This looks like a new board. I don't know what happens on it, but if you've played the game, that's what you're getting. One of those. And more stuff to punch out, more hexes. Some of these rectangular tiles, which we didn't see, but again, it looks like the, shoot, what was that card called?
The Federal Grant Tower. Man, it must be, the Federal Grant must be an awesome thing in that base game to have that, like, image, like oh my gosh, it's even on the, look, it's on the back of the tile.
Whoa, oh my gosh. We're gonna get our money's worth out of that piece of artwork.
Man, there must be, either that's super lame or federal grants are amazing. As the past recipient of a federal grant, I can tell you it's not all it's cracked up to be.
There are little square chits that we can pop out in a few different colors, orange and purple and blue. I don't know if those match the player colors or if those are for a different purpose. But those do seem to match the player colors, actually. The 4 player colors. And the big show, here we go. These are, thank goodness that I have the base game just over here. Hopefully my mic won't crack too much as I reach across the table and grab one to compare. Here we are. Get out of here, flimsy other things. So on the left, the base game board. On the right, the expansion board. With a slight rejig of the positioning of things.
These, oh no, it's just upside down. Dork.
So here we go. Hex, 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 hex. Yeah, slight repositioning of that hex. Maybe they needed to move it so that they could facilitate that recess. But there's almost like a shiny mylar undercoat. They said it was a triple layer player board, so maybe that's the third layer, the top, the bottom, and this shiny middle part that makes it kind of cool and glossy and neat to look at. I don't know if the lights are really pinging off of that thing, but that's the situation. So nothing's going to get bounced or moved around. Quite nice. So you get 1, 2, oh my goodness, 3, my word, 4, it keeps going, 5, 6, 7,
8. I feel like the count. 8. Why are there 8 of them? When this is not, I believe, an 8-player game? There's 1 to 4 players on the box. Maybe each player can now have 2 underwater cities? Maybe that's the deal. Maybe you can only use certain boards, or maybe it's like a module, because I'm noticing that this has something weird.
Like, yeah, UN kind of symbol in the middle of it.
I'm not even sure. If you've played, you're again screaming at your computer and leaving me an angry comment. Obviously, what it does is, and you look like one of those supposed bouncer, biker, bodyguard dudes on the card. That is, say two, that is it. Box is empty. That's everything that you get in Underwater City's New Discoveries. I would say that the word new in the title is a little bit of a misnomer because there's a lot of repeated artwork that you get. You know what I didn't see? I didn't see the card I mistook to be Shark Man on the back of the box that actually motivated my purchase. Made me desperately want the game for some bizarre reason. Let me just fish through and see if I can find Shark Man here. I'll put this one aside.
There's some sort of octopusy thing, some robots. I don't even see the shark card anywhere in here. Ah, there it is. Okay. So I'll put them in the close-up cam. There's the shark, and there's the relocation with some sort of manta ray with a harness on it.
Neither of those are as bodaciously cool as the Tiger Sharks. But really, what is? What is? I think we've all learned something today. No, we haven't. Nothing. It's just been the same old nonsense as usual. But thank you very much for watching anyway. If you like this expansion and you think it's a good addition to the game, I'd like to know about it. And if you think it stinks and I've wasted my birthday wish, tell me that too. Leave me a comment below this video or go to Discord, and there's the link at the bottom of your screen. You can tell me in pseudo quasi person and you can text. I'll be there, and the crew that support me on Patreon will be there. You don't have to support me on Patreon, but if you do become a supporter on Patreon, you are cooler than the Tiger Sharks. You can take that to heart. Thanks so much for watching this one. See you in the next video, reboxing about Underwater Cities using the LaserOx insert. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Did you just watch that whole thing? Oh, hey, to 100% this video, click the badge to subscribe, and then click the bell to get notifications when I've got new stuff.